We be fussing, we be screaming, but you the one I wanna lay beside this evening. I'm gonna come back even when I'm leaving. You give good love and I receive it. When you feeling down, I'ma sing to you. That ring on your finger got a ring to it. That's that real love, God-fearing love. It may not be how we dreamed it, but it's still love. Can we ever sit down? Talk to me nice, I'ma talk back, baby. You know how we get down. Yeah, the way we gon' work it out.
I am Pastor Julius, and this is my lovely wife.
Happy New Year to you scoundrels.
That's how you talk to people who tune in.
I'm just playing, y'all. Happy New Year, man. It's 2023. And we here in the flesh. We made it.
Hey, y'all.
Huh?
I said, hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Open up your eyes. What your eyes closed
I'm
for?
so cold, and you won't turn the heat on, so here I am.
I
Here
will.
I am, frozen, like Elsa.
You're not frozen. You here. You moving around.
I hate being cold.
Y'all, it's good to see y'all, man, in the new year. I'm happy to see y'all.
The tip of my nose is cold.
Is it?
You don't care. I asked him, y'all, could he please go upstairs and turn the heat on? And he told me I'd be fine.
After we start talking and moving around a little bit, we'll be good to go. Right? So what's going on in 2023, Shantae?
Nathaniel,
Huh?
nothing.
Ain't nothing going on?
Is going on in 2023 because you didn't want to go turn the heat on. So you're off to a bad start.
Well, you have to learn how to move forward.
I have to learn how to
sometimes.
move forward, or
Yeah.
should you just learn to just do the very small thing that your wife asked you
I
to
think we
do?
both need to learn some things.
Oh, you need to learn more than me.
See, this ain't a competition.
No, I didn't say it was, but there's just a fact.
You said who needs to
You
learn
need
more?
to learn more than I need to learn. Had you been like, babe, can you go upstairs and give me some water? You think I would have did it? Are you serious right now?
What you mean?
Are you serious?
What do you mean?
What was that? What were you just telling them?
I was mocking you.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Uh-huh.
No, we got some good stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think coming up in 2023. I'm excited.
Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Like I think I hate saying that because I believe that they've gotten kind of like a negative connotation lately because everybody makes them all the time. But I do got some stuff that I want to do, man, starting in 2023.
And what are they?
I want to lose some weight, y'all. I want to lose me about like 25 pounds or 30 pounds. I want to lose me some weight.
I want to lose 50 pounds.
Yeah, I do, man. I want to lose it. I think honestly, like just this last 6 months, the stress of school and church and family and life, but it's all good stuff. It's not been really nothing bad, just a lot of stuff. I feel like that has caused me to just really slip, and I don't want to slip, man. I don't want to be like DMX. I'm slipping, falling, I can't get up. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, y'all.
Don't look at me like that. All the little music tangents you go on.
I just looked. I didn't say anything. I just took a peek.
I'm just so cold. I just can't
You
even.
know what I mean?
I'm going in and out of consciousness at this point.
And so I want to do that. I want to lose me about 25 or 30
I want to lose
pounds.
50. And I know it seems like a lot, but I'm going to Miami to get surgery, so it's fine.
Oh, you going to do the surgery?
Oh, yeah.
Lipo or 360?
All of it. And a tummy tuck.
And a tummy tuck?
All of it.
Just how much all that costs?
I don't know. You'll pay for it. It's fine.
Okay, so
It's fine.
you want to daydream in 2023?
It's not a daydream.
You want to dream in 2023?
No, it's
Is
you
that
know,
what we doing in 23?
it's in the budget somehow, some way.
we're dreaming.
It is in the budget, and I mean, I'm not really worried about it.
We're
But
heightening our imaginations in 23. That's what we're doing. I mean, y'all, I don't know. I'm going to lose me some weight.
Me too. I'm just doing it in a way
Doing it
where
the new way?
Dr. Miami's going to suck
new
out
way?
about 25 pounds, and then he's going to cut probably my old C-section and then yank that down. And then, I'm going to wear what they call it, a fuha or a fufa for...
A fupa?
No, a fupa is the fat that currently hangs over.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
A fuha.
A fuha or fufa, whatever it's called. That's like this constricting garment that you wear that keeps everything into place so you're not swollen.
Oh, that hee-haw.
If you...
Hee-haw! That hee-haw.
Because if you don't wear it, you heal swollen. Now that's a word.
Yeah, that'd be messed up. The heel bloated.
Heal, you can heal swollen, people.
Heel swollen. Wow. So anyways.
I'm gonna preach that 2023. So if you could recap your 2022 and I don't know, put it into a couple of words, what did you say Deuce Deuce was for you?
The Fast and the Furious. That was 2022 for me.
It was Fast and Furious?
It was Fast and Furious.
Why?
Everything happened fast. School happened. It was crazy.
Yeah.
We launched a church. It was nuts.
Yeah.
Business was crazy. The kids' sports all summer long, everywhere, doing everything all the time was crazy. You know what I'm saying? We launched a whole new business that we haven't even revealed to the world yet that we've been working on. It's been crazy. And then all of a sudden, boom, we was in 2023 just that quick. It was Fast and Furious.
Dang. I mean, not you put it like that.
Well, what about you?
It was stressful.
Yeah.
That's the one word I have for 2022. I think I went into 2022 like all these great hopes because we were coming out of COVID. Mm-hmm. So you had 2020, which was the year of just hell. And then you had 21, which it was still, trying to shake free of all that. And so 22, in my mind, it was promising. And then it ended up being extremely stressful. Stress is, I think, always negative. Even though you have, it's good stress. I don't think any stress is good. It was very stressful because it was so busy.
It was.
And it was so many things. It was like every single day of every month, there was something. We didn't go on a family vacation in 22 because of sports schedule, your school schedule. So there was little downtime in 2022. So what I'm hoping for 2023 is that we are able to incorporate more downtime and relaxation instead of just kind of your body being exhausted in a mug and just go. And then you pass out. So it was odd, the end of 2022, between Christmas and New Year, it was weird because it was, you and I both were kind of like falling asleep downstairs, like snoring, just whooped. Just tired. And then going upstairs though, and not being able to go to sleep up till like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. It was crazy, but I have high hopes for this year. I was telling my last tech today, I really have high hopes for this year. I don't know why 2023 just seems extremely promising. Not trying to over spiritualize it. I just have a deep spirit of anticipation for this year.
A healthy anticipation.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of it. It's not scaring me. I'm not stressed out about it. I really feel amazing about 2023. Like this year is just going to be the year of all of the things finally come together.
I like that. That sounds good. Yeah. I love it.
That's what I feel.
I love it. And so we've been having some good conversations.
We have.
Just about some things that, some endeavors that we have that are on the horizon.
Yeah.
And just, kind of really wanting to massage the vision and working through, some different kinks.
Let me tell y'all, massage the vision like daily.
And here's the deal about massages. They hurt sometimes.
I need a massage right here in my left shoulder that you're going to do tonight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And but with that deep tissue,
yeah,
that's painful.
You got to get them. You got to get the toxins
But
out,
it's like
though.
a good hurt, though.
Yeah.
And so we've been massaging this vision.
We have.
And really trying to just like iron out the kinks and stuff.
And so what have you, in the massaging of the vision, what have you been brought into the knowledge of?
That I don't know what I thought I knew. For sure. I do not know what I thought I knew.
And
if we want the vision to materialize and to become reality, there's going to be some uncomfortable adjustments that have to be made in order for that to happen.
Yeah.
Those are two of the things that I've kind of come to grips with. I don't know what I thought I knew. And in order for the vision to become reality, we're going to have to do some things that are uncomfortable.
Yeah. What I figured out was what you had written down and in your brain will change. And you cannot be married to an idea.
Yeah.
That has probably been the hardest adjustment for me. Just, I think, in evolving as a human, as a woman in business, as a pastor, as all of these things, you cannot be married to the idea because sometimes your idea is just not the right one.
And if you're married to an idea, then you'll miss maybe the success of what you're after because you're just stuck with wanting to do it your way.
I think it's difficult though as creatives. I think every creative believes that their idea is the best idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even with me and you, you'll have an idea and I'll have an idea. And one of those ideas is just not the best one. One is better than the other.
When you've originated something, when you've felt like you're the reason why something is in existence, it's tough to come to the realization that it's going to be discarded of.
Excuse me. I think that right there can be debunked because God is actually the reason why it's in existence because he gave it to you.
Right. In a deep spiritual way, correct.
I mean,
but I'm saying like
I'm deep in spiritual.
I'm talking about like, you know, as creatives, we come up with what we believe are our ideas.
Right.
You know what I mean? Our situations and all of that. And then to come to terms with the fact that whatever you've come up with, even if God gave it to you, he utilized you to bring it into fruition. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it's not, you can't tell me that this is not pure gold.
You can't tell me this ain't dope.
Yeah.
Something must be wrong with you.
Something must
for the
be
reason
wrong.
why you don't feel like this is fire.
Facts.
Let's be clear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, you know, we've been kind of like wrestling with that, with what we're working on.
Yeah.
Stay tuned too, by the way, y'all. But we've been wrestling with this. And because I've gotten to a point where I'm not married to the idea, I'm married to the vision. And that means I'm willing to take whatever steps are necessary in order for the vision to become reality.
So you have the vision is almost a banner, and then the ideas are steps leading up to that.
Almost like methods or methodologies or
those change.
Yes.
Frequently.
Yes.
The banner vision never changes.
Yeah.
But the steps to obtain that, they change. I think that is where it's just frustration and just the process of that. That is a frustrating thing because I had these steps in my mind. It was going to be 12 steps. And here you come talking about it needs to be 19.
Yeah.
Because 12 stressed me out.
Yeah.
And now you're talking about 19 got to come.
Yeah.
It's the process of it all.
It's wearing processes like a loose garment.
And people.
Uh-huh. And people, but processes too.
Yeah.
Because realizing, okay, this might not be the right process and being willing to change it at the drop of a dime. Why? Because the vision is what's most important, not the process that it's going to take for me to get there. So if I'm doing this and this is not working, I need to be willing to adjust and still make progress towards the vision, but change that methodology sometimes. So
the vision is what's most important, not your ideas.
Correct.
And that is
that's hard.
That's hard.
That could be hard. You know what I mean?
Even in a marriage, you have this partnership, and let's say it's about a vacation or buying a home or whatever you guys are collectively doing, raising kids, whatever. Each party has a different idea
of what
it looks like getting to that vision.
Or if the vision is a successful marriage. The reality is people's idea of that is different.
Yeah. Our ideas are completely different. We talked about that this morning.
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah.
Had to come to terms. I had to set you straight on a couple of things, and we finally made some progress.
You guys don't believe that, do you?
Had to get her straight on a couple of things. But no, seriously, it is like that. But we've been working on something, and I think we had a great conversation that kind of helped us realize that the method that we thought we had it. You could have told me no different.
It was in the bag.
Like, I thought I had the whole situation squared away, yo. I literally thought I had it all squared away. Come to find out, I didn't have anything squared away. I didn't have anything squared away.
We had another conversation and brought David, our producer, in, and we were sitting there going,
Through conversation. That's why conversation is so important, man, about talking about massaging visions and stuff.
Yeah.
Consistent, constant conversation about whatever it is that you think you see.
Yeah.
Is tremendously important because it provides constant opportunity to tweak something, to hear a little something different, to spark a new idea, to spark a new, portion of creativity, to spark a new, way of looking at it. It's tremendously important.
You got to have your guard down too. I mean, because let's be clear, when something is your vision or your business or it is your baby. And so a lot of the times people don't like to share or invite collaboration into their thing because I don't want you to come against what my ideas.
And also too, because it could be dangerous. Come on, Joseph.
Yeah.
Joseph shared his vision with his brothers, his dream with his brothers. And because here's the deal. Because they didn't like the part that they played in the vision.
Correct.
Then they came against the vision, because if his vision would have been something favorable for them, they wouldn't have took the measures that they took to get rid of him. But because his vision didn't include them, it didn't esteem them, they gave them no value, then they discredited what he was bringing to the table. So I think a lot of the reason why people aren't having their guards down when it comes to their stuff is because, they're afraid that somebody might not take too kindly of it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think there's a way though to communicate the vision? Just because you're not in it, is there still and I'm not blaming anything on Joseph, because the way the Bible reads is that he necessarily wasn't at fault. He was just communicating what the Lord had given him. But outside of that, do you think that there's a way to communicate said vision without it being offensive?
Yeah, but it takes wisdom.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? It takes wisdom to be able to do that. And sometimes, we're excited. And so our excitement overrides our wisdom.
Do you think in a marriage there's ever a time where your vision doesn't include me and vice versa?
Of course. And that's when it takes maturity. You know what I mean? Because the truth of the matter is there's going to be some times when it's your time. Mm-hmm. And the marriage might be 60-40.
But when I say doesn't include you, I mean, for example, you went back to college, you're pursuing your PhD. That doesn't include me at all. However, I am a supporting cast member in you achieving your goal.
So I think one of the things with marriage, I think indirectly it does include you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So indirectly, I think that does include you. So I think it's just one of those situations to where it could be 60-40 though for a moment, because there's some things that are falling on you pertaining to our family dynamic a little more than if my energy wasn't directed in another direction. Yeah,
but see, at the end of the day though, you're going to be Dr. Lancaster. So when I say the vision not including your spouse, I think this is a real conversation that needs to be had. There are going to be times in a marriage where your spouse is going to pursue something and it is not for you. And how do you as a spouse deal with that? Now, somebody would say, well, him being a doctor is going to benefit both of you guys. It's like, well, at the end of the day, Dr. Lancaster will be invited to rooms. Dr. Lancaster will, I like truth. Like, I don't want to, that's truth. Are you as a spouse able to handle you not being not a part of, but you not being in that? Both of us are not going to get our doctorates. You are.
Well, so here's the deal. Because we're married and because we're one, I'm never in a room that you're not in.
So you're saying that's not true though.
It's very true. You're looking at it from a very physical perspective. The Bible says the two became one flesh. And so I'm never in a room that you're not in. I think what could happen is we're unified on some fronts, but then we end up being separate on other fronts. And we got to work for unification regardless.
Okay. Again, this is not like a pity party statement or any of that. There are some things like, okay, me losing 50 pounds, that has nothing to do with you.
Well, let me help you. Let me help you. And I don't mean help like you need my help. I'm just saying. Because per your language, the stress that you've been under for the past several months.
Oh, I gained it because of you. I gained weight because of the stress. Absolutely.
Okay. So if you gain weight because of me, you can't lose weight because of me. How does that work?
First of all, what you're not going to do is bring up, because that's a whole nother podcast. My pursuit of me losing 50 pounds, Ashante sheds 50 pounds. Julius benefits because my body is like plick-a-plow, plick-a-pow. So you do benefit from it, but what I'm saying is that goal doesn't include you. You benefit from my goal, but you're just not in it, meaning I'm going to the gym. I'm not going to the gym with you. I'm carving out time for myself. That's separate from you. This is about me. This is what I think is extremely important and vital in marriages. You cannot lose. You're going to have goals that just don't include your spouse. Even if it's a business, you may want to start a business and pursue a business that has nothing to do with your spouse.
Here's the wisdom in it, though. The wisdom in it is if you communicate that like that to me, that's not as palatable.
I mean, no, because
that's not.
I have to use wisdom. I would probably not talk to you like that if I'm telling you I want to pursue a business or anything like that. I wouldn't. I'm wise enough to know how to deal with you. I'm saying for the people that are watching, the reality in marriage is that you do have situations in which you have two separate goals.
Yeah.
You wanted to chase your degree. That's not my dream. My dream is not to chase. I mean, I started school because for real, you started school. And I thought, well, if he's going to do it, I'm going to do it. That's not really what I wanted to do.
I disagree. You've been talking about going to school for psychology for the longest.
And then I went into it like, hold up.
And so here's the deal, though. If your dream,
you want me to do what?
But this is where I got to give you some pushback.
Okay.
Because we love each other. We don't just tolerate each other. My dream is to see you reach your dreams.
He's going to be so deep,
Nah, I'm serious. And in my opinion, your dream is to see me reach my dreams.
Wait, what, bro?
Yeah, I would think that.
I have dreams of my own,
though. I know that. But part of your dream is also to see me reach mine. If that's not, we need to cut this whole thing and have a conversation.
So you mean to tell me that part of my dream needs to include you achieving your dream?
That's part of mine.
Part of your dream or part of your duty and obligation as a husband?
No, man. It's seeing you happy. And so if you reaching your dreams is going to make you happy, that's absolutely
different language.
Part of my dream.
That's different language. Yes, which is why I do what I do, which is why for the past 4 months you were in school, I took on 75% because I understand your dream and your passion was X, Y, and Z. So I'm going to do whatever it takes to make sure that you're able to reach your dream. But
Why?
That's not part of
Why?
Because I love you.
Because you want me to do that.
Right, but that's not a part of my dream.
How could me then actually achieving that not be a part of you?
It's automatically a part of me because we're married. But it's not like I sat down like, okay, dream for the year. Okay, make sure Julius gets his PhD.
Let me tell you something how when I learned this. I learned this best when I went to prison.
Okay.
My dad said, nigga, we all doing time.
Oh, I mean, yeah, because they all kind of went.
We all doing time.
Yeah, but they weren't
We all doing time.
Bars.
It don't matter. It don't matter. They had mental anguish. They had pain. They had abandonment that they were dealing with. My daughter had abandonment that she dealt with because I was gone for the first 3-4 years of her life. Like, they all did time. And so what I'm saying to you is as I'm pursuing what I'm pursuing, you're indirectly pursuing that too. Why? Because 60 to 70% of our family dynamic has to fall on you. So when I walk across that stage, you ain't gonna maybe be just as happy as I am because like it wasn't your direct goal, but in the background you like, yeah, nigga, now you take these kids and let's switch this up. Let me do a little something. I get a chance to breathe for a moment. So you're happy to see me getting what I'm getting too.
Again, you're using, okay, yes, happy. Yes, I'm extremely happy. It's almost a sigh of relief for me. It's a different happy. It was your baby. It was your goal. When you got out of the penitentiary, your relief was different than your father because you were the one that was physically incarcerated. I get it. He had issues and abandonment and sadness. You were physically behind bars. So the day of your release was different. And so the day you look across that stage for you, it's different.
I think it's the terminology is direct and indirect.
Okay, well, whatever. Direct
but it's still a part.
Indirect,
it's still a part.
I'm not saying it's not, but I don't know how to say it right, so we'll just part 2 it or something.
Yeah, we're going to part 2 this, y'all. I think it's a good conversation, though, because I think a lot of marriages struggle with this. A lot of marriages struggle with this, man. And anyways, y'all know the drill. Subscribe, YouTube, Make Marriage Great Again podcast, IG, MMGA podcast, Facebook, Make Marriage Great Again podcast. I got to deal with this here. And share it and have some of your peoples to subscribe to. Check the content out. Peace.